reasons why home-based business rocks right now. So number one, we can leverage the internet. We can leverage social media, and social media is such a powerful force right now. And you know, a lot of people that I speak to are actually, it's pink. It is pink. Ooh. Oh, it's so pink. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so a lot of people I speak to actually don't really like social media. They're afraid of it, you know, but I think my mom would be the best example. You know, she's in there like Flynn, she loves it, and she just decided to not be afraid of it anymore. A lot of people think there's so much negativity. I personally find there's more negative crap on TV and in the news than there ever is on social media. And it really can be such a powerful way to build a business. Why? Because it offers us the opportunity to make connections with people globally, right? It offers us the opportunity of some time leverage, right? Like if I meet somebody online and maybe they're in Perth, maybe they're in another state of Australia, like I can connect with them. It's a brilliant way of connecting people. And you know, with a home-based business, we can do both things. Generally, we can build online and we can build offline. We can have real-time, beautiful relationships with people, right? So, being able to leverage the internet, being able to leverage social media, super important. And a caveat here, though, I will say, is you really need to know what you're doing. Hey, Daphne, thanks for hopping on. One of my biggest fans, thank you. You really need to know what you're doing, because there's so many people that get online on social media and they just don't know what they're doing. And you know, if that's you, stop, please, because you're really just killing it for everybody else, right? It's about giving value. It's about using social media properly. It's not like people don't go to Facebook to buy stuff. They go to Facebook to be inspired. They go to Facebook to be educated. They go to Facebook to be entertained. That's why people go to social media. So, number one reason why starting a home-based business was the best decision I ever made is leveraging the internet, social media. Number two, you can own your own source of income. You can own your income. And this is huge. This is really huge. And let me say, you know, this is, you know, people don't just like quit their full-time career day jobs and then all of a sudden do, you know, a home-based business, for example, network marketing, just like that, right? This is something, it's like a side hustle I talked about on Wednesday on my video. You know, people start these things part-time because they can see that over time, they can leverage their skills, they can leverage their networks, they can actually build an unlimited income. So in other words, unlimited, no cap. So I know for me, like 5 years ago, that kind of went right over my head. And a lot of people are kind of like, they don't even get that. They don't even believe that that's even possible. It is possible, and people are doing it every single day. But to be able to own your income entirely, and what do I mean by that? You're not reporting to a boss. You're not reporting to a manager. There's not somebody telling you when you can take holidays and how long you can take holidays for. There's not somebody telling you when you can go pee and when you can go poo and when you have to be at work and when you have to get home, when you can leave, right? And there's, you know, absolutely nothing wrong with that. I am not like dagging. Hey, Nat. Haven't seen you for a while. And I'm not dagging jobs at all. Like at all. They are important. They put food on the table. You know, absolutely valuable. But there is another way of doing things, right? So that number two is being able to control your source of income. Imagine if you controlled your income. It's controlled by you, right? It's totally dependent on you. Now, that's I was going to say the downside, but that's the challenging side for a lot of people, right? And that's where the number three comes in, of course, that I'm going to talk about in a second, is that, you know, you got to work. You got to put in the effort and the work, because anything that is that valuable, anything that can afford you the sort of financial freedom, time freedom takes a lot of work. and effort. But just imagine if you could put in a few hours every week after week, hey darling, week after week, month after month, year after year, for let's say 5 years, 8 years, even if it took you 10 years to build a massive residual income, would it be worth it? Would it be worth the consistent work while you went on and did what you're going to do anyway? That's the killer, right? So number 2 is owning your own income. And number 3 is the personal development. So, generally speaking, as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, sort of depends, but definitely in the, definitely in this profession of network marketing, hands down, okay, personal development is the biggest draw card for me, always was. And it is probably the least expensive growth opportunity you will ever get, hands down. Like, I would not be standing here doing live videos in my living room. There's no way, there's no way. I wouldn't have a big ass vision for myself and my family. I wouldn't if I hadn't started this, right? So, we in this profession, building a business, being an entrepreneur, like, we go through a lot of crap, a lot of rejection, a lot of resistance, right? This couple of things that happened to me this week. It's like, whoo, gosh, if I wasn't as strong as I was, they would have like put me off my taken me out of the game completely, right? So helps build resilience, right? And so network marketing is the easiest way, the lowest risk way to actually entertain your entrepreneurial spirit. Why? Because it's not going to cost you $500,000 to go and buy a franchise. It's not going to require you to do warehousing and have trucks and pay staff and pay people and create products and have science, do science around things. Like, it's just not. It's going to cost you, less than $200 a month, right? Which is nothing, which is peanuts, right? So the personal growth side of it is the third reason why this is the best decision I ever made. Because let's face it, we are not put on this planet to be mediocre. We were not put on this planet to just hum-ha along. And again, this is it's not judging anybody, but growth is where it's at. Growing oneself and becoming a better person, getting healthier, getting empowered, becoming financially solid, financially free, and being able to say to your children, you will never have to worry about money when you're 20 or 25. You'll never have to worry about money. You need to go out in the world and do your thing and sow your oats and all that kind of stuff, but you'll never have to worry about money because I've created a financial legacy and a financial wall around our family that nothing will ever touch. Like, how powerful is that? To be able to say that to your child is like, that is where it's freaking at. Hey, Sandy, I'm getting fired up now. I'm getting excited. Ooh. So, we were put on this planet to be brave. We were put on this planet to be bold. We were not put on this planet to live in a funk, right? And growth does not just happen. It doesn't just happen. Hey, Oriana, great to see you on here, lovely. It doesn't just happen. You have to get yourself into that growth mode. And, there's no better way of doing that than in this profession of network marketing. There just isn't. Sorry, hands down. I mean, I would love to, if you got a better idea, absolutely, message me. Let's chat about it, honestly. But, there are so many people in the world that are just like throwing away their dreams saying, oh, I'd really, my big dream would be to have this, right? But unfortunately, I don't know, maybe they're not willing to put in the work, or maybe no one's actually said anything to them like I'm saying, right? What you're looking for, if you are. So if that resonated with you, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm happy to answer any questions, connect with you. Maybe you might be a fit for myself and my team, maybe not. Either way, have a think about it, and let's go and rock out an amazing night, day, wherever you are in the world. I know I am. And weekends are a bit sketchy with me for the Daily Downer Show. I may or may not be on. Maybe some car talk tomorrow. Who knows? But I will definitely be back Monday. I hope you got some value from that. Rock out an awesome day, guys, and we'll see you soon. Bye.